Good evening, students. Today we take up the last module of the lesson migration, and we will learn about the topic brain drain. Brain drain refers to the emigration of a large number of highly skilled people out of their country. So let us see how brain drain occurs and why it occurs. So brain drain, you can see, is the emigration that is people move out from their country to another country. Most of these people are skilled and educated. It includes scientists, doctors, engineers, businessmen, and economists. It is technically called as human capital flight because it refers to the moving away of the human resource from a region. Now, this kind of migration commonly occurs from the less developed countries to more developed countries. Brain drain is caused by various push factors present in the less developed nations and the pull factors by the more developed countries. So let us first learn about the push factors which urges the people to move from their country of stay to another country. Now, the push factors include better jobs in the country which they want to go, lack of opportunities offered to highly skilled labor. So, people like engineers, doctors, if they do not get opportunities in their country because they are skilled people, they want to go and settle in other countries where they will be offered a better employment. Now, in most of the poor countries, unemployment ratio is high among the qualified workers and the salary levels are also low. This is also one reason which makes people, especially the people like doctors, engineers, scientists, to move from their country to a developed nation. Lack of respect of the professionals and usually qualified people are answerable to the bosses who do not have much knowledge about their respective fields. So there is a lot of discrimination, lack of work freedom, and the bosses do not have so much of knowledge. All these reasons forces the people to move out of the country. The pull factors of brain drain include higher earnings. So here you can see how a magnet can pull these small iron fillings. In the same way, the developed countries also keep pulling the people who are highly qualified. So higher earnings will always be a pulling factor for the qualified and skilled workers. Facilities for education, training, facilities for research, good working condition, good work culture, political and economic stability, all these pushes people to move from their country to other countries which are offering all these facilities. Now, the impact of brain drain normally is a concern for the country because the brightest people move away from the country and it has a very strong impact on the countries from where they are moving out. Most of the time, the impact is negative. However, there are some positive aspects of brain drain also. But first, let us take up the negative aspects of brain drain. The country loses the skilled labor, which slows down the development. The country also loses services of scientists, doctors, engineers, and other experts. Now that leads to a fall in the quality of its medical and educational facilities because when doctors or teachers they move out of the country, it is quite natural that educational facilities will get affected. Several businessmen, when they move out of the country, it affects the economy of the country. The resources that the country spent on education of all these doctors, engineers and scientists appears that they have all got wasted. The country loses taxes because the emigrants could have paid. The emigration of some and their success abroad encourages others also to follow. So such examples can be seen in many countries, including India. One such example is that from Sri Lanka, many of the doctors left for other countries. And especially in rural areas, there were no doctors to treat the people. Lack of trained scientists and experts has affected the science and scientific research and technological development. So when scientists move away, it is very difficult to get innovative ideas. So brain drain has got most of the time negative aspects. However, there are a few positive aspects as well. Those who emigrate sharpen their skills and increase their knowledge abroad. The country benefits from this, and if some of them return after some years, their expertise can be used for development of the country. Now this picture speaks volumes about the brain drain. We can see what a long line for departure, but very few people are arriving, but they are being welcomed with open hands. Now their expertise can be used for development of the country. Elsewhere we see that those who emigrate often send back a large part of their income to their home country. This helps the home country's economy to prosper. The prospects of emigrating encourages people to get good education and develop skills. Since all of them do not succeed in emigrating, some are always left to serve their own country. So it is pretty true that everyone cannot emigrate, that is, they cannot leave the country. So those who are left and are equally good in their fields, they can serve the country and they can be very successful in their lives. So I hope students, you must have understood what is brain drain, the causes, and of course the impact, which always has its pros and cons, that is advantages and disadvantages. So that is what we have enough time for today. Thank you.